Hi, this is Rainbow Harmony here to help you find balance and peace to live a more colorful life. And this is a pick a card reading for encouragement for today. I've been getting so many messages lately about how the people who have been coming to this channel, how you guys have been loving how uplifting and inspiring and encouraging my messages are, and that's 100% what I aim for them to be. I went through a time of struggle and depression and anxiety. To be completely honest, I feel like I'm still going through it. And these messages I'm sharing here on the channel really are what I have been using to help me through this hard time. I discovered tarot. I discovered the truth of just like the loving force of the universe. I found my peace, I found my balance, and I want to share that with you guys. And so we're going to see what the cards have to say. I've prayed that a really specific, personalized, uplifting message of encouragement will come through that will feel like it's exactly for you. So if you feel inspired by this, if you feel uplifted, please go ahead and leave a comment and let me know if this works, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to choose, actually, let's do 3. You're going to choose an object. So number 1, the selenite wand. Number 2, the feather. And number 3, the rock. So 1, 2, or 3. And if you choose 2 or 3, fast forward by going to the description below. And if you choose number 1, then let's get started. So your message of encouragement. Okay, so there's 3 major areas here that are really affecting you right now. The first area is your love life. It could be that you haven't found a partner yet, and so this is stressing you out. You really want to feel this beautiful connection. You want to feel this bliss, this passion, and you're wanting this inspiration, and you're wanting this drive to move forward, but it's difficult because you know that your partner is out there and you can feel them, but you guys still aren't in union yet. So there's that. This could also be that you're in a relationship, but there are complications, or you're not able to make the connection. Maybe you guys are busy, or there's a lot going on, or you're in a separation. This could be talking about like a breakup or something. This could also be just a positive omen that like this is coming, like this is what you're trying to manifest. I also see you're really in need of rest. That's another area that's kind of highlighted. And then finances, you're worried about finances. So I feel like this is a message of encouragement because the universe wants you to know that like it sees what you're going through. Like I'm mirroring it to you. Like some random person on the internet is here. You're here right now. You found your way to this reading right now. You picked this number and here it is. This is the truth here. The love life, the finances, and the fact that you're super, super tired and need rest. So you're like, where's the encouraging message? We'll get to it. We'll get to it. I do see love coming. This is the funeral flower, and they're saying out of the mud and out of the muck grows the beautiful lotus. It's saying that you can grow out of whatever crap you've been through, no matter what's happened. This is kind of like a bloom where you're planted kind of message. You know what I'm saying? There's this rebirth coming. It's a time of new beginnings, a time where you're going to be building a new foundation in your life. I do see that you have been through a lot. This is the wood word. It's saying you've been through the woods, like you know your way through the wildwood. This whole deck has this metaphor of the wildwood being kind of like life. And we all choose a path through the wildwood. We all decide at some point to take a leap of faith, take a risk into the unknown, and choose a path. And I feel like you have taken many paths. You're wise. And so you're ready to take a leap into the unknown, but it's not going to be as hard for you this time because you've already taken risks before. So they're saying, you've learned, so why not take a big risk? Why not take a bigger risk? Why not take all the knowledge that you've learned and acquired and apply it on a whole new level? Because it's time to come out of your cave. I feel like that's what they're trying to encourage you to do today, is to come out of your cave and make connections with other people. That's what you need to do. I see in your past, there were toxic relationships. I see this fear you have of intimacy, but it's going to be worth it for you. I see business opportunities coming if you can allow yourself to be strong enough to make connections. If you can be strong enough not to project your own bullshit onto other people. It's something we're all learning how to do, huh? How to not make assumptions, how to not project stuff onto people, how to just be open, how to just look and with the eyes of love and to receive love from what's around us. I see you not being so emotional. I see you not being so judgmental. I see you really feeling a lot more confident to move forward. And I see that there's a lot of opportunities on your horizon. So it's like there's a lot coming to you. I feel like a lot of these problems, quote unquote problems you have right now, are just perceptions. A lot of the circumstances you're in right now, it's just temporary, and you need to keep moving through, because I feel like you're heading to a new place in your life that's going to resonate with you a lot more. So let's pull your final message of hope for you and encouragement from my angel deck. This is the blank card. This card is saying that you're really jaded. So, I think it's funny that, like, you're here watching my readings if you're kind of like a jaded person, but I know what that's like. Like, I've had to really train myself out of being so jaded. It might not even be your fault. Who knows? Maybe you were abused. Maybe you just hung out around a lot of pessimistic people. Society can be very fearful and pessimistic in general. So it's like this perspective has rubbed off on you. And they're telling you to not attach so much to your thoughts. You know, when you're starting to judge a situation and think that everything's doomed and like you're upset and like nothing's going right and like you just start like getting down on yourself and getting down on life, just ask yourself where that's coming from. Ask yourself, like, are those really your thoughts? Is that really your life? Is that really your truth? And look around at the truth, you know, be thankful for like the clothes that you have and for the food that's on your table and for the running water that you have and for the opportunities you have and for the fact that like you can go like into a store and buy like a whole bunch of supplies and materials, and you can go on the internet and you can like sell like your product to all these people, and you could find a way to help a certain group of people if you want. You can create something really awesome if you want. Basically, there's just a lot of options. There's a lot of amazing advances in technologies that we have in this era that like we've never had before. There's a lot of opportunity, and the opportunity I have right now to be talking to all of you guys is not an opportunity I'm sure I would have had even a couple of years ago. So a lot has changed. A lot is changing on the planet. So if you're feeling kind of jaded and pessimistic, that's definitely something to look forward to. There's a lot of people out there who believe that the world's going to hell in a handbasket, and I'm definitely sure that there's that perspective, and I feel that perspective sometimes, I'll be honest, but I just feel like there's a lot of potential for things to go right, actually. I feel like there's a lot of people out there who want to do good, and I feel like, you know, if you want to be one of those people, then why not stand up and why not do something? You know, why not start today? Why not do something fun? Why not spend your time laughing? This is really about like, how are you going to spend your time today? You know, why not do something to make yourself laugh? You know, whether it's just, you know, watching some funny memes and sending them to your friends, or it's, you know, hitting someone up and deciding to hang out and spend that time laughing and just enjoying company. Like, you're here to enjoy your life. You're here to laugh. You're here to create. So if you're needing any encouragement, just know that you're enough. You're enough. Being is enough. Just being is enough. It's like all a balance, you know? It's all a balance. Like, you're here for a purpose, but you're also here to enjoy. They're saying the angels are watching over you and the situation. So I hope that you have an amazing day. I'm sending you so much love and light. Peace out. So if you chose the feather, number 2, we're going to go ahead and pull you some cards for encouragement. So what encouragement do you need? What's going on with you? Oh my gosh, is something going on in your love life? I'm feeling like you got your back stabbed or something, or there's some big grief, there's something you can't let go of, there's some kind of cord or chain I feel there. Let's see what's going on with this. Something about a wedding, which is really interesting. Maybe someone that you like were into ended up getting in a relationship, or like they have a child with someone, or there's some kind of blockage to you, like someone's moved on or something like that is the vibe I'm getting. I'm seeing, yeah, there's been like you're in a transition past this, past like worried about this so much, but I'm seeing like this transition, and it's positive. Like, they're saying it's a positive change, like something that you've been trying to manifest wants to come in. And as you can see from the water here, even though the picture is kind of dark and gloomy, smoother waters are ahead on the journey. The snow is thawing. Now you can finally get your footing and look ahead to the future to decide what you want and how you want to nest and what materials and what supplies you're going to need in order to move forward. But there's a challenge because there's a part of you that's still holding on to this situation in your love life. There's a part of you that's still holding on to it. And there's a message coming through that's saying just, you're going to have to let go. Like, slowly but surely, you're going to have to let go. There's a lot of energy that's like going on around you, and like you're here in this cave, like in your cocoon healing, and you will come out again. I do feel like you will come out of the cave again. Maybe this is just a message telling you, like, just to let go at your own pace and to be ready for this healing that you're definitely going through, and to be ready for a positive transition. So let's see any more healing messages that want to come out for you. Any more encouragement? Words of encouragement. This is a message for me that's telling me that I need to like take some time away from the cards and like balance. This is my last reading for today. I just got a lot of cards for you, and I'm feeling like to encourage you forward. They're wanting you to focus on what you can do right now, because I feel like the hardest thing is you're in this cave. And this is kind of similar to the message I got for the group number 1. The people in group number 1 were kind of, they needed rest. And I feel like you're the same. Like, you need a lot of rest right now as you're going through this transition. And while you're resting, you can spend time, like, physically resting and spending time having, like, downtime. You could spend that time, like, researching and, like, planning, like, your next moves. And so I see you, like, educating yourself on what you're going to need to move forward. And maybe that's something you can do today, is like spend time researching, spend time planning your next move. They're saying have understanding for yourself in this situation, because I feel like it was hard for you to move forward in your life because there was so much going on emotionally, and maybe you're being hard on yourself, feeling like, oh, I'm just really not where I want to be right now. But I do see you having more understanding, like remembering that everything is happening in divine right timing, and also having this expectancy that good things are coming, that what you seek is seeking you, that what you want to manifest can come. So there's messages about you taking action now. And this reminds me about when I was like struggling with depression. I was struggling with depression, and so it was really difficult for me to get out of bed. Like, I actually had physical symptoms. It wasn't like I was just like emotional or something. Like, some people think depression is like just emotional, but it's also very physical. And I couldn't get out of bed. And so something I started doing was like working on my social media, because I was like, well, I have all these pictures in my phone. I might as well like clean them out and start like posting the ones that like really represent me, and start really working on this. So, you know, if you have a social media you want to start working on, maybe start working on something that's positive and motivating and uplifting. I also did workshops online. There's a lot of really great online workshops out there. I did things like that to help me learn about how to start a business, and I'm still doing them, still learning how to start a YouTube and whatnot. So you can start researching and educating yourself on what you want to do now, even if you can't actually like move forward, or you don't have enough energy to like to leave your house or something. You can still work on it in your bed with depression. And even if like you like the whole time you're just like, oh, I don't know how I'm ever gonna do this, just like whatever, like you're taking the first step. That's what I told myself. I was just like, well, the first step is to watch this video, and even though I'm here in bed just like blah, at least maybe one day I'll be out there doing the thing I'm watching the video for. And now I am. So start somewhere, and you got to start by like learning the knowledge, gathering the tools, you know? And so I see you are needing this truth. This truth is coming through for you, which is really, really interesting. I'm seeing truth coming through because it's like you have to be honest with yourself about who you really are and what you really want to do. Because I feel like there's a lot of people around you that kind of just like, you kind of just started trying to fit in with, and like you're just working a job and kind of going along with society, and like you're finding things you like to do, but like as far as the bigger picture goes, you're still searching for your truth. And so I see like that's what they want you to move forward with, is like your truth. Like start asking yourself some of those bigger picture questions. And I just see they want you to trust that like you're going to have this tenderness that you seek, that like you are going to have this beautiful relationship. And I do see like it's really cute to get this message, believe in tenderness, like believe like in love, and like that there's someone out there who will really want to share that with you specifically. And there's an opportunity. There's, you know, another message of encouragement for you is that there's always an opportunity to move forward with your purpose. Always. And some days I get lost. I get stuck. Like I'll be in between projects, and I'll think like, what should I do today? Well, I can do something to move forward towards my purpose. You know what? Maybe I'll do a pick a card reading on Rainbow Harmony. Right? So I hope that this message resonates with you. I'm sending you so much love and light. Peace out. So if you chose number 3, or the Rock, I just have to get these cards shuffled back into the deck so I don't like pull all the same cards again. We have been getting some, so I guess we're already getting a card for you. While I shuffle this back into the deck, your first message is simplicity. They're saying simplifying your life is what's going to help you the most today, and in general, of course. This is interesting. This is a completely different message than number 1 or number 2. I am seeing that you're having a rebirth, which means new beginnings, which means it's time to plant seeds, which means it's time to decide like what you want to move forward. We've been talking about that a lot lately because we're heading towards this new moon on the 15th. So simplify your life. why not just pick one major thing to work towards this moon cycle? Whether that's just like, working towards a new job, or trying to manifest more finances, or opening to receive love, or more me time, or spending time resting. Whatever this is, you need to simplify your life. So when it comes to I just got this book actually called Simplify Your Life, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. It's like 100 ways to simplify your life. It's insane. But something that was talking about was like simplifying your home. And I see this coming out for you. Getting rid of the clutter, because clutter affects us energetically. Sometimes it's hard to manifest when we have so much physical clutter around us. So I see you getting rid of the clutter, maybe donating some items and blessing some other people through the things that you want to get rid of. I see you making space in your life. So they're saying, when you get this card, don't make mountains out of molehills. Don't make a big deal out of your situation. So if you're in the middle of a situation, don't make a big deal. This rebirth card is saying that like death leads to rebirth. And so like you might be experiencing just like the last couple phases of the death cycle, but something beautiful is coming around the corner with the rebirth. They're saying that it's important to be sincere. It's important to be non-judgmental as you move forward. And there's another question that comes with the simplicity card, is if you don't feel like things are simple right now, ask yourself, why are you attracting situations that complicate your life? Does the drama keep you too distracted to think about your goals? And oh my gosh, you guys, if anyone who used to know me like back in the day is watching this, they could totally agree. But I used to be a total like drama chick. I like thrived off of drama. I immediately want to blame some of the people that I hung around, because like some of the people I hung around, and also just being like a teenager, like a teenage girl, is going to kind of make you drama and gossip and stuff, and it's just society. But I really got hooked into this, and like I take responsibility. Like I worked really hard to like train myself out of being like that. And I see that like sometimes, yeah, we are kind of drama. We do gossip about other people because it distracts us from our own goals. Because if we're focused on someone else and their crap, then it keeps us from, really focusing on us and what we need to do to move forward. And sometimes, as humans, we will procrastinate and self-sabotage until the last second and do anything we can to keep from like moving towards our purpose. Even though moving towards our purpose is like, it's fun and it's exciting, it takes a lot of self-discipline, and that's the skill I'm learning, And so, along my earlier journey, I did partake in a lot of gossip, and I feel like the drama and the gossip, it keeps you from moving forwards towards your goals. And this is something I found working in jobs for the man, The last job I worked was like for a company, for an organization, It wasn't a job where I was like freelancing, being my own boss, or like with an agent or something. It was, I was working with children. There was another job where there was other jobs, but really interesting that a lot of these work environments I worked in were very toxic. People just like a toxic family environment. There's people scapegoating each other. There's people who are putting each other down. There's bullies, literally just like school. And that was the hardest part for me about working, was being a light worker, being an empath, and having to, surround myself with these people and like participate in that dynamic, And that's one of the main reasons I decided to like create my own job, was because I couldn't handle being around like toxic, unhealthy environments. And, I like to choose the people that I surround myself with, and especially when it comes to work. And so that's something you need to think about, because that's coming up. Like, creating drama, participating in the drama. Like, those people at your job that just want you to participate in the drama, and you got to stay away from them, because I got so sucked into the drama at my last job that I stayed there for like 12 years. And I was like so into the drama. It was like I was like creating the drama. It was awful. Like, I don't know how I got into that, but A toxic work environment will bring out the worst side of you, and you need to be in a place where you can thrive. You need to be in a place where you feel like kind and like yourself. And man, I couldn't be myself in that environment. And if you can't be yourself, you shouldn't work there. Find a place where you can be yourself, and like you might go from job to job to find out that like maybe there isn't a job like that out there, and maybe you need to create it. So that's kind of where I got to. I was just like, it can never be perfect. You're lucky, and shout out to like you and to the universe if you found a job where like the coworkers are chill and like you're happy and like there's not that toxicness going on. But this is life, this is the world. There's going to be those toxic people, and like I feel like you got to decide like how far are you willing to go to protect yourself and to protect your light. So I feel like this is a big message of encouragement for you, because like you are simplifying your life. Like you're getting rid of the toxic people. I see you moving out of those toxic work environments. I see the universe orchestrating like events for you in order to make this happen. I see you getting like ideas and inspiration on how to do this. So I see this happening. They're saying like, if you've been distracted with the drama, if you fell into that trap like I did, the universe is asking you, what happened to all of your beautiful dreams? Are you living your dreams, or are they long forgotten? I don't care how late it is or how old you are, you can live your dream. I still have some dreams that I haven't seen realized, and like I'm super shy about, but like I don't know, as I go on this journey, like I get more confident and ready to like get out there and try it. So I'm gonna put my stuff out there for you guys. Like follow me on Instagram, follow me on here. I'll keep you guys updated. I'm gonna tell you guys like the dreams that I'm acting on and like my progress with it. And I've had a lot of progress just being a random person and just trying to like move forward towards my dreams, just focusing on one step at a time, one thing a day. I've got anxiety, I've got depression, I know what it's like. I've got ADD, I've got learning disabilities, I'm dyslexic, I didn't go to college. So like, I know what it's like kind of being like feeling lost, and like there's a lot of things going against you. But I'm trying to encourage you to just shut all the labels and just meet yourself where you're at today, and be willing to just take a moment and focus on what you truly want in your life. That's the first step to creating your life. It's just taking a moment to decide like what you want. So simplify your life and decide, what do you want? It's that simple. I'm sending you guys so much love and light with this reading. I want to encourage you and lift you up so much. Life is kind of crazy sometimes. I mean, we're here, we're in these bodies, we have all these emotions, we're learning all these things, and there's really no guidebook or no manual, but all you really got is just yourself. So that's what I'm here for, is just to help you guys remember to trust yourself. Remember that love and help and hope and healing are all around, and to not give up, all right? Peace out.